Deadwood, South Dakota, and for the first time ever, I'm going to be riding the Livewire Del Mar. Okay, about to hop on this beautiful Del Mar. We have Anna who's going to be guiding us. So we're going to be on these bikes. We have Jordan going with us and going to go on a 15-mile demo ride. So let's roll. This is going to be so weird. All right. Is it on? Is it on? Oh my gosh, it's on. It's so quiet. Oh, I don't hear anything. I literally didn't even know it was on. So obviously, you guys, no clutch, no shifting. You just twist the throttle. We're starting out in rain mode. So I'm actually in road mode. Jordan's is in rain mode. So we're getting used to the throttle response. This motorcycle has 194 foot-pounds of torque. Literally insane. So we're just, gonna get used to it. It's also 436 pounds, I believe. Incredibly lightweight. 31-inch seat height though, so it's a little tall. I'm flat foot pretty comfortably because this is a very, very, very narrow seat. So yeah, I'm actually very comfortable on this bike. This is so fun. Looks like it does have self-canceling indicators. Oh, I can feel the wind through my helmet again. Whoa. Riding without a windshield is lovely. I do not know if I mentioned it in this video. These are the exact same clusters and control, exact same handlebars as the Harley-Davidson Pan America. And this screen up here is the same screen out of the Sportster S. So multiple different components from different motorcycles, all feels very familiar, feels perfectly done. I'm gonna pop up the spec sheet for you really fast. I don't want to talk about specs, but since this is an e-motorcycle, I do believe it is important to know about range, weight, power, stuff like that. So this is a lighter weight motorcycle. It can get you about 105 miles in the city on one charge. So yeah, right now it says my range is about 100 miles. These are fully charged, batteries at 100%. You can toggle through the trips, your odometer. Ooh, temperature 75. Perfect, dude, short and sweet. It has cruise control. And just nimble. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how nimble this bike is. It's so fast and very lightweight. I can feel the wind fighting us. This entire ride is just gonna be me giggling. Man, I wonder how it does fighting the wind for your battery range. That probably has to kill your range pretty easily because you're just like a sail on top of this thing. Instant power, absolute instant power. This is insane. So I have ridden the very, very first gen Livewire back when it was still a Harley-Davidson Livewire. To say I was like blown away by that bike on the very short, like 5-mile demo ride was an understatement. So when they came out with the Del Mar, I was like, that is perfect. Like that is what people want. It's so lightweight, so nimble. It's like a naked upright. And that's what I want. I feel like the first gen Livewire is very sport bike-like, and that's just kind of not my aesthetic. This still has a very aggressive sport bike feel, but it's not. Oh my gosh, fighting the wind is crazy. And the tank and the seat are so narrow because it doesn't require fuel. So I feel like I have nothing to hold on to with my knees. I don't know if the suspension is adjustable. We're going over some pretty bumpy roads and I feel it. Like it feels very sporty and responsive, but it doesn't, hurt. It's not jarring. You can probably hear it in my voice a little bit every time we go over a tiny bump, but it's really not that bad. So as I mentioned, this is supposed to be like a naked upright motorcycle. I'm 5'7" tall. I have an inseam of about 31 inches. I feel very, very comfortable on this motorcycle. I feel like a sail on it right now, just catching all of the wind, but it feels very good. Like the way my feet feel under me, like my rider triangle feels very nice. I love that I'm not like leaning over super far. Obviously I've only been on here for about a couple miles, so I can't give you like an actual idea of how it feels after a long ride, but just the initial thought, very comfortable. And for those of you who have heard me complain about it before, I like being able to see what I'm doing. The gauge is in a perfect location. I wear a full face helmet. I have a GoPro on my head, so sometimes it's hard for me to glance down and constantly look at what I'm doing, but as of right now, I can see everything perfectly fine. I can see the handlebars, I can see my gauge, so I don't have to actually take my eyes off the road or move my head to be able to see what's going on with my machine. The mirrors are fully adjustable. You can put them any direction you would like. They're, you know, bent in like this. You can flip them upside down. I like having them out and visible. I like visibility. All right, let's feel how the D-cell feels. So they call it like regenerative drive or something like that, and it's basically engine braking. So I'm in road mode right now, and I do not feel like that deceleration was too extreme, so I have to use both front and rear brakes to safely get me to a stopping position. Why is this so much fun? All right, let's try it in sport mode. Okay. Uh-oh, I'm gonna need a lot more road in front of me before I start doing that. But the thing about sport mode is obviously you're gonna get full bandwidth of power, but you're also gonna get the intense engine braking, essentially, the regenerative braking. I don't know what it's called. I was today years old when I really learned any specifics about this motorcycle. So here's an honest question. Is this a motorcycle or is this a scooter? Leave a comment below. It rides like a motorcycle, so that's all I know. I'm calling it a motorcycle. Oh, I wonder what Jordan's thinking right now. He's behind me. I want one of these. Why are e-bikes so fun? I swear I never thought I was going to be that person that would like support electric motorcycles or electric cars until you get in one, and it's just like you've been hearing me laugh and giggle like a 6-year-old the whole time. It's so fun. I don't know if that feeling ever goes away. I will say the number one reason why I still prefer petrol or gasoline motorcycles is because when you're traveling, man, you just got to refuel. It takes maybe a minute and then you're good to go. Another 200 miles to the tank. But I know that the electric stations are getting better for these. I know the recharge is getting better, and one day these really will be the future. I really hope combustion motors don't go anywhere, because you know, it's such a passion for so many people, including myself. Like, I do not want to see the end of combustion motorcycles or cars. But this really is a solution for so many people. I feel like for how big the wheels are on this motorcycle, I feel like the tires are pretty thick. So when I went into that very first corner, I was like, oh my God, how do I turn? Oh yeah. Yeah, the regen braking on this in sport mode is perfect. It's exactly what you want. If you let go of the throttle, you want to slow down. That's amazing. Definitely enjoy sport mode the most. All right, let's check out cruise control. Set. Oh yeah, that's lovely. I love cruise control. I love this bike even more. Disengaging cruise is incredibly easy. You either hit the brake or reverse on the throttle. You ain't got no clutch to disengage it, so you only got two options, or you can just physically cancel the button up there, but who's got time for that? I don't. So if y'all ever find yourself out here in South Dakota during the Sturgis rally, please demo ride as many motorcycles as you can, because these are just some of the most beautiful roads in the whole country. This is probably why they do everything they can to get you on demo bikes out here, because once you ride an amazing motorcycle and amazing scenery like this, it's a pretty easy sell, if I do say so myself. Let's see how it feels to stand up on this thing. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is nice. Very nice. I can totally see people wanting to turn this into, like, you know, an ADV off-road style motorcycle. It's amazing to not feel any heat either. No heat from, obviously, no motor, no exhaust. So I'm kind of chilly, actually. This is a... Shut up, Jess. Shut up. Just stop laughing. Stop saying it's fun. We get it. Back down into beautiful Deadwood. So Harley-Davidson, gosh, wow, the engine braking is amazing. I'm not even touching the brakes, and we are like hardcore slowing down. Oh my God, this thing would come to a stop if I let it right now. That is so cool. Ooh, I like that a lot. I kind of wish my regular motorcycles had like engine braking like that. Anyway, if you guys are obviously in the area, by the time this video posts, Sturgis is basically going to be over, so don't worry about it. But if you come next year, you got to go check out the different locations. Harley-Davidson has had multiple locations for their demo rides. Livewire has had a presence at the Buffalo Chip the entire time we've been there, and then they also offer demo rides here in Deadwood. Bro, sport mode is where it's at, but look at how much battery life it's taken. It says we only have 78% battery left and about 64 miles. So, yeah, we barely went on like a 15-mile ride, if that. And it's already looking pretty thirsty for juice. So that is, I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. It's good for city riders, short stint city riders. And if you're going to be taking this on the road, it's going to take you a long time to get anywhere you're actually trying to go. But hey, it's fun. Oh, I just tried to shift. Tried to downshift. That was the only time I tried to do it. Oh my gosh, the engine braking. Holy crap, that's amazing. It feels like you're, you know, sludging through slime or something. That the friction on it is so cool. Back from our demo ride. Did I do that? Oh, she did. Yeah, you can't hear us coming. Dude, this engine braking is insane. Nice. Oh my gosh. I'll put it back in rain mode, but it's okay. That was awesome. That was so fun. All right. Off. Is it off? Okay. Yeah, sport mode, like, deceleration was wild. That was super fun. I'm Superman, just flying. Oh no, I feel like, personally, for how small and light they are, I feel like the tires are a bit wide. So going into a couple of those corners, I was like, lean! Yeah. Goodbye, pretty bike. All right, let's go enjoy the rest of the day. What did we get for lunch? Oh, whoa, it's so beautiful. Well, we had so much fun riding live wires in Deadwood and getting to explore the little city a bit, but we're gonna head over to the Black Hills Harley-Davidson and check out Rally 55. All right, guys, we officially made it to the Black Hills Harley-Davidson Exit 55 Rally, and one of my favorite vendors are here right now, Clockworks. Let me show you what happened to my Clockworks windshield. So on my way here, I didn't know this happened, and it's kind of hard to see in the video, but there is a giant gouge, like a physical gouge that hit my windshield, and like that would have smacked me straight in the face, dude. I have no idea what I hit. I don't remember it. It was covered in bug guts, but there's quite the gouge and a few blemishes from it. So protect your face, you guys. I always wear a full face helmet, but that saved me. So we're here at Clockworks today, about to get a brand new windshield replaced. All right, guys, this is Ryan with Clockworks. He's gonna do my install for me, and he actually just told me this crazy story about a dude who came here last year or this year, I don't remember, but he had the same windshield and he hit a pheasant doing about 100 miles an hour, and the only thing that broke is it snapped this little piece down here at the bottom. And I guess he had a story that he had hit a pheasant before with a stock windshield, and his stock windshield shattered. So obviously I think we determined this was probably a gnarly rock, but dude, shatter resistant, protected my face, amazing product. product, so I'm really excited to get a new one put on. Thank you guys for doing this. Whole booth set up here. They are popping right now. He had a line of bikes when I walked up to him.
12-inch Pro Touring tint.
Pro Touring tint.
For those of you who are at home or online, it's a 2310-0583.
Part number 2310-0583. That was fun to say. I haven't had this thing off since I put it on.
Another cool thing about our windshields is they pop out just like the factory. Unless you have our awesome trim, then we really make sure that windshield's not going to go anywhere.
It ain't going nowhere.
You gotta take it apart.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the Clockworks trim on the bottom too, so it really grips it on there. It doesn't just like pop out automatically. What
a perfect time to do a video, because not only are we doing this windshield, but you guys are going to get to see just how we put the trim on here in Sturgis. And then a lot of people I have coming back after they've installed their trim, saying they have a gap in the middle of the trim. I'll show you how to get rid of that.
Nice.
And all we're going to do is just bring it across and get that started. If you hear any squeaking or any binding, stop. It means that you're not lined up. You have to be very careful. For you 15 and up road glide guys, your outside screw on each side, it actually goes into your speaker pod.
Oh, that's scary.
So if you happen to cross-thread that and you mess it up just enough, you're going to need a new speaker, so be very careful.
That is terrifying.
So when we go to doing this, if you have a buddy, it's awesome. It works great. If you're doing it alone, okay, what you're going to want to do is make sure that that windshield is nice and seated. You're going to press down in the center. You're going to hold there, and then you're going to work the pressure across the side, just like that. Once you get there, put some pressure on that. Go ahead, tighten her up. Cross, push it across this way. Get it nice and snug. Do this one. And then for those of you who watch YouTube or have watched the Clockworks channel, you'll notice on there that on the FXRP videos, you see me say 2-finger tight. 2-finger tight is basically you're tightening that screw down with 2 fingers.
So
2-finger tight.
Literally 2 fingers.
2-finger tight. Go grab some Shineworks, clean it up. You're ready to go.
So pretty. Why does it look better? Is it just cleaner? Is that why?
It's clean. She's brand new.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate you guys taking care of me.
Real quick, one more thing. For those of you who have one, or those of you who are considering getting a Clockworks, okay? Be careful what you're cleaning your bike with. Okay, no Windex, no Rain-X, nothing out of an aerosol can, nothing that is oil-based, okay? We want to make sure that this windshield stays as nice as it is out the box for as long as we can. So use Shineworks. That's what we make. Water-based wax detailer, okay?
Awesome. Thank you guys. I'll have a link below to these products if you're interested in checking them out. All right, well, if you're coming to Black Hills Harley-Davidson or Rally at Exit 55, you're gonna find a bunch of vendors and some food. Been a good time though, so we're gonna head back over to the Buffalo Chip and see what super exciting stuff is coming up next. 40,000!